So, hey everyone, I have, as you can see, somewhat recovered from, well, pretty much all recovered from my near brush with death the other day, where Edward Cullen superhumanly saved me. Still convinced he's something. I don't know. Something weird is going on. He still won't talk to me about it though. Today has been one of those days where I wish I could be invisible. I was informed yesterday that there was a dance coming up. So I assume this is a good dance to have because I would be the one asking and not any of the guys who for some reason like me here or think they like me. They don't really know me though. So a little backstory. Jessica called me and wanted to know if she could have my permission to ask Mike to the dance. I don't know if she thought I was going to ask him, but I wasn't. So today, Mike comes up to me and says, Jessica asked me to the dance. I said, oh, that's great. What did you say? And he had told her he'd have to think about it. And I said, why would you say that? Oh, he said that because he thought maybe I was planning on asking him. No. No. I told him to go for it. I made up plans that I wasn't going to the dance. I said I was going to be going to Seattle that day. Which is actually not a bad idea. There's not much of a bookstore or library here. And I'm running low on reading materials. Second person, Eric. I see him coming towards me waving, grinning hugely as he does. I said, oh, hey Eric, what's up? Just wondering if you wanted to go to the dance with me, Bella. No. It's ladies' choice. You're not supposed to ask me. I know, but I'm still asking you. I used the same Seattle story and got out of that. Okay, one person I expect. Two, maybe, because it's Eric and Mike. Then I'm leaving school. Cullen pulls his car right in front of me, will not let me move, will not let me leave. Tyler Crawley is behind me in his new little Corolla or whatever he has. I see him get out, come up, knock on the window. I said, sorry Tyler, I'm stuck behind Cullen, go yell at him. I'm already frustrated with him. And Tyler's like, no, I just wanted to know if you wanted to go to the dance with me. Clearly, these guys don't get the point of ladies' choice. My choice is Seattle. Sorry, fellas. I don't think they would be asking me if they knew my dancing abilities. They're very, very lacking. I'm very clumsy. Yeah, so as I was walking back, all disappointed, I'm sure. I'm getting ready to step on the gas and just ram into the back of that shiny silver Volvo. But right before I do that, he speeds off. And I'm left infuriated. Hey guys, I thought I'd merge these two videos since I forgot to put this one up last night. So Charlie, when he found out I wasn't going to the dance and going to Seattle, immediately started it on me. I don't know if it's because we live in a small town and he wants me to be involved, but I don't really want to go to this dance and I'm not going to go. And I am going to go to Seattle. He started in about my truck. He said, oh, you can't make it in one tank of gas. Then I'll stop and get gas. And then he said, oh, it's a big city, you're gonna get lost, mugged, raped, murdered, etc., etc. I brought up the point that Phoenix is so much bigger than Seattle. I've lived there for a long time. So I assume I can go to Seattle. At least I hope so. I hope I get to go. But I am going, regardless of what he says. Anyway, speaking of Seattle, here's where the really interesting part of the day comes into play. Edward Cullen really hasn't said anything to me since the day he stopped the van from hitting me. Until today. So this morning, when I got to school in the parking lot, I was getting out of my truck and I dropped my keys in a puddle. Dropped my keys in a puddle. Typical, but you know, that's how it is. Edward Cullen was by my side like that again. He was nowhere around. I asked him how he did that, and he said he just shrugged it off, saying that I was unobservant. It's not the case. And so I asked him why the traffic jam last night, why he stopped in front of me forever and gave Tyler Crawley the chance to get out of his car and kind of ask me to the dance. He said, oh, that was for Tyler's benefit. Like he knew Tyler was going to ask me. As far as I know, the Cullens and the Hales don't talk to anyone besides their little group. So then he goes, oh, you really shouldn't be talking to me. You really shouldn't be my friend. I'm like, okay, thanks for that. And then he says, oh, what are you doing, by the way, next Saturday, the day of the dance? I thought he was trying to be funny, but apparently he heard about my Seattle trip and wanted to know if he could drive me. Apparently, like Charlie, he didn't think my truck could make it either. And apparently, the wasting of finite resources is everyone's business. Gosh. So he asked me if I wanted to go to Seattle. And then he turns right around and says, oh, it'd be prudent if you weren't my friend, if you didn't talk to me. Bye now. I can't figure this guy out. It's insane, and he's insane, and I'm not. That's it. It's... I'm gonna end this.